to the channel, as I've already said before, but the last video got cut short because. So this is relatively new still, which is good. I hit it, but couldn't tell you why.
How can something land, but the tree of life still stands? Question is, for how long? In need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
Well,
welcome to Biomutant.
That's my line. Anyway, like the narrator just said, welcome to Biomutant, because that was my line. He stole my line from me. Rude. Anyway. I don't know much about this game, because like I said, it just came out the 25th, so let's experience it together, shall we? I think it's so weird. He looks like a fox. He looks like a fox, doesn't he?
Encode your DNA.
Okay. Definition of idealized breed, its evolutionary and language going into form and appearance, dominated over... no. Okay, strange. For plus physical, that looks funny. Dum dum. Huh, okay, we could do more melee damage if we want to. Let's go with this one.
Define your genetic structure.
Health and energy cost of dodging. Hello, whoever joined, by the way. I don't have my thing on, so thank you for joining. I don't know who it is, because it could be random. I don't know who it's gonna be, so let's find out. Let's see. I want to find something. Hang on. I want to see. Speed, movement speed, charisma, bar, luck, critical chance. Okay, that doesn't matter. But sure. No,
it is sky.
Okay, thanks. I think that said sky. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that said Skylar. I think I didn't hear it very well. Yeah, let's go with that.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Radioactivity, biohazard. What is radioactivity? Not what I wanted.
You heard right.
Okay, well, this thing talks weird, so that's why I'm asking. I haven't seen you in a long time. I haven't talked to you in forever either, by the way.
Choose your first style.
What? Oh, well. Let's see. That one. Yeah, that's...
Pick your main color.
It is going. I could be better.
Oh, it's good to hear at least. Better than me in some cases.
Choose your detail color.
In some ways, anyway.
Pick a class.
Go class.
Sentinel.
Jesus Christ.
Saboteur. Psy-freak.
Jesus Christ.
Commando. Deadeye.
Interesting. Let's go with this one.
Deadeye chosen.
Yes, we know this. Yes, let's go.
Good choice.
Why are you telling me this game? I don't...
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the
Haven't
spotlight
you
of a
seen you go
story
live in a
that's
while?
already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice, or simply stop living.
Yeah, hang on, I gotta fix something. I'll be right back. Wait 1 second. Yeah, no, I had to... Sorry, work's been crazy. Otherwise I would have done it
But for
earlier,
you,
but...
it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
If I can get 2 seconds to talk to my audience here, thank you very much. Anyway, work has been insane and stupid. People have been leaving as all the
Allow
time.
me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Okay, shut up for 2 seconds. Anyway, someone up work's been
Can't
stupid and
believe
insane.
you choose that thing over me.
Shut
But
up.
That thing,
better, huh?
the best end.
Shut. Okay, thank you. Stop arguing, you two. Get out of here. Anyway, work has been insanely and stupid. But, you know.
Right is always right.
I think I am the only one here.
Oh, you are. But there's some people that can't watch and they'll watch it later in the video, so they'll see it later when it goes up.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature.
Oh, no.
And the one...
So sad. Not really. Not really that sad about it.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew
I think the last one I
stronger.
did, like that you were watching, was Last of Us Part 2. I finished that. That was an amazing game. Go away, stupid internet connection.
ISNT working always stupid.
Ow. That was rude.
Better make a run for it.
That's
This
a bomb.
is not the time nor place to end this story.
That's a ball. Well, alright. I think the loading screen is going to be a problem for this series. Wasn't so much for Last of Us Part 2 because there were none, but this one might be a problem with the loading screens. How's your daughter
Be
doing?
right back.
Okay.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
I didn't see what the last comment was you said before that.
The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
Tree of life, huh? Yeah, okay, that's not how the life works.
Bangarang.
Tick. This looks like that. Medics in my bag. Yeah, this is just like what for that kind
In
of
back.
How's your daughter, Skylar, since you're here? This looks like a raccoon. I think it is.
The oil sludge is everywhere.
Oh.
To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Slash.
Say again.
How's your daughter doing? How's Autumn? Since you know you don't talk too much anymore as it is. Hopefully it knows what it is.
Autumn.
Ow. Ow, food. Is that that's a car door. Ow. That's a car door.
She is okay getting big though she is going to be 9 months old on the 1/6 end.
Already? I thought she wasn't even close to it. I thought she wasn't even a yo-yo. What the hell? When the hell did that happen? Attributes, agility, luck, agility. Oh, okay, freaking cool. Huh. Yes, this game is on PlayStation 4, in case you weren't aware.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
She'll be a year old on September 16th.
Didn't think she was a year yet. Okay, the thing I have a problem with is what they called this thing. Notice how it says claw bar. This is a crowbar, not a claw bar. Don't know what the hell they came with that name for. They need to fix that because that's annoying.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in
Crowbar,
handy.
not a claw bar. That's literally the name of it is a crowbar. Anyone who's anyone knows that. Well, time to go.
Whee! Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
I really know. Do you? That's creepy. Nightmares. Have fun in your nightmares, Keller. Definitely a raccoon. Or something. Oh, alright. That's gross.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Do what, Justin?
Just one more, where is it? There it is. There we go. Don't have the comments on right now. I have it so you can see it better. So which part? I said a lot since before you said that. This is still going. What up, I'm at?
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost
You
hope
were
of
asking me
finding a new
something.
home for their kind.
Was I? I don't remember. What happened? I thought you weren't even a year old yet. What the hell happened to the time, Skylar? I thought you weren't even close to a year yet. What the hell happened? Oh, Jesus.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead,
I
assuming
am
that
lost.
it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Okay, so that was interesting history, I guess. Well, if you're confused, just message me or whatever.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing.
I think you missed Rocket.
It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Well, thank you, Mr. Rocket Scientist already.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Oh, did you?
There you go.
Then move one thing. What the fuck?
Message you on what?
It don't matter.
The wheeled one is
You
outnumbered.
have me
You'd better
on-
help him out.
I don't know, what do you want to message me on? It doesn't matter.
Sharp steel.
You have me on a couple things. I usually message me on such a year.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. Every little bit helps. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been
What is
anyone.
this game about? I
The
never seen it
evil that had
before.
fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
This is coming off
There's
the back
no
of the game,
doubt
guys, because
you're
it's
the
new.
child,
Yeah,
and
definitely
that
never
what
seen it with it.
Looper Lupin did to your
Open
village,
world,
your
plus
Muma
look at the Kung
and
Fu
Popsy,
Fable, pretty much
was
like
the
Final Fantasy.
beginning of the end. He says
Yeah,
it has
pretty much.
taken you a long time to
The
bring
plague
the
is ruining
past
the
back
land and
up
the tree
to
of
the
life is
present
leading death.
to find your way back. But he's grateful you have.
So pretty much have to pick between one side or the other and kill the
It
tree
was
of life
after
or
the
keep the tree
attack
alive.
that the unity fell apart.
But I think it's
Your Muma's
I've heard it's wrong.
disciples divided
I've done my research.
and
It's a pretty
formed
long game,
tribes
so I'll be
as a
doing this for quite
reaction
a
to
while.
the blight that had fallen upon the
Well,
land.
hours, like 1 hour at a time, but still.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Ah, shit. I have played ahead a little bit, not on this profile, but on someone else, and yeah, this is gonna go back and forth. But, oh shit. between current and the old version. Apparently back when I was a little kid, because I'm tiny as hell. Look at this. Whee! Looks like Elvis.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here.
I hope I told her.
You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget.
Just like Elvis did.
He
Elvis and the
understands
Fonz.
why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
That's
The potato
Fonz.
people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
I like potato people better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
Hey,
The
that's the
Nono
Fonz.
prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
I don't wanna. Yes, I will.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensine needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Well, I go strong enough, but that's the actual question.
Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support
All I
the
can
tree
hear is
for
the
a long
Fonz whenever
time
you
to
talk to
come.
me, that
The only
they're just
way
like
it'll
that,
grow
reminds me of the
tall
Fonz.
is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Okay, Fonzie. Okay, Fonzie. You're making that noise. Give me a potato. Oh, take that. Get your butt back here. Gotcha. You fell. Stupid potato.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Okay, time out. You're telling me. Also, holy shit, you're tall. Anyway, that this world right here. Still creepy as ever. That tree that over there with the 27.
What is that yellow this?
What? Oh. Did you accidentally mistype that thing? Yeah, you did. It's funny. But, yep. That thing is the sun. But that little... the thing I just caught, or that star thing? The star thing is where I need to go. But I'm taking time out to talk about something. So this world here, that apparently is post-apocalyptic apparently, was based on a tree that gave life. But now, this is back in when he was a little kid, mind you, but now in the future world that we were in just a second ago, the tree is dying. And everything else is dying along with it. That's not how the world works, people. The world is not based on a tree. Anyone knows this, feel free to debate about it later. This is gonna fuck some people's minds up. And probably yours. If it hasn't already. Talk about the little potato thing I caught. It's the energy for the tree to give it life, like that. That's not how physics or nature work, but
Now
okay.
that you've seen the Nonno's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt.
The yellow thing you caught.
From this day
How the
on,
potato people.
he'll make
That's the
nurturing
energy
the
for the tree.
Pensai into a
As
tree
you
of
just saw,
life,
grew
a
roots. I
life
don't know.
goal.
That's not how the world
Not
works,
only for
or
our
physics,
village's
or
sake,
nature,
but for all of us, everyone.
but apparently it is. So
One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
now remember this guy. Back to the real world, yay! Back to the present world thing.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Just so my audience can understand what this is about, what is the quote-unquote end of days?
Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the Second Coming, and our lineage. His friend
Don't know if that helps.
Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
Should be puff, like pufferfish.
Noko has tamed the Midget and is
Puff?
preparing to take on the
Jigglypuff?
Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route.
What the fuck's with puff? I don't understand that.
Finally, Goop is almost
Wouldn't
done
say
with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
So remember that guy that just looked like Fonz and Elvis? That's this guy. He survived all these years somehow. In a bunker, I guess.
You're getting the hang of it.
Open the door.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Why did I have to go in that room just to come back out here? Make any sense? Some things don't make much sense. Or my brain's just stupid. One of the two.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
that was just the intro, by the way. All that was just to come out here. Oh yeah, it's telling us everything now.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Now what you're about to see is really weird. It's part of the game. Let's piss on it. That's what he did.
Let's see.
It's exactly what he did, because he pissed on the signpost. Yeah, I don't care. Over with all that shit. As you can see, the map is huge. Look at this. This is the top of the map. You have all this to go to. Look at this. We're gonna be here for a while, people. Say hello to you.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that
Welcome
down.
to the stream. Don't know who you are, but you know, feel free to comment. Because I don't have comments turned on, so. God damn, why's it getting so choppy right here?
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
How did... Okay. How did you survive that? That doesn't make any sense. You should not have survived. You should have died. You know, physics and other random nonsense.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Either I'll leave you to your fate, or let me help. See, this is interesting because I skipped all that for you guys, but what we're talking about was you can choose your
Be
aura. You can
right back.
Dark or light, and okay, you can be dark, light, or mixture of both. I've already chosen the dark path, so I'm just gonna stay on that dark path side.
He can't understand why you'd do such a thing. He won't make it out of here on his own.
Good work, clever clogs.
Okay.
Let me guide you into the dark.
That's not what I would expected, but okay, he's dead now.
Seriously? I always thought better of you than that.
Screw you, like
And
always.
you were wrong. There's always more dark than light.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already heading down my road.
Baseball. Okay. Whoever just joined in, the second person?
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important.
Wait, you stay right there. God damn it.
Out-of-Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's
Okay,
two
the person that joined
nearby.
in second, that's not a good
The
start.
Jatney tribe is
You see
likely
that?
to be your primary
Go
choice
back to
as
the
they
beginning,
seek to
once this
become
is- once this is up as a
omnipresent
video.
and, most importantly,
Watch from there and you'll see
feared.
why I did that. But I did not expect him to do that, okay?
Regardless of
Put
who
that out
you
there.
choose, it won't be easy. as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
So who was the second person that joined? I know who the first person was.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Okay. Okay, this is just bullshit. I could feel it later. I'll worry about that right now.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Why not the motor bridge? This is already, I'm right here next to it. What do you mean somewhat dark? That was... Okay, is this guy even alive? Over here? I just punched out, or is he... even still here? Nope, he's gone. Well. Also, nightmares. Have fun. I just find that weird. Oh no, he's right there. I moved him. Apparently. Ooh, nice. Ooh, damn. Get up. Where did that bridge go? There it is.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Oh. Funny, but narrator, be quiet for a little bit, please. You're annoying me. I don't want to know. I'm just gonna move on.
Other than work, how has your life been?
They've destroyed this area, mudded up what...
1 second. Couldn't... Huh. It's... alright, I guess.
It wasn't
Life,
bad
I
enough
mean,
before the tribe war began.
You know, it's the same thing every day. Same shit every day that I do, so... Go to work, come home, go back to work, so... Nice, I got a hat.
That's the Jagni tribe's fault. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
Oh, time to piss on this one now. Which is, looks like radioactive
Let's
waste
see.
for whatever reason. But I guess he is a biomutant, so that's probably... Also, did you ever notice that his hand is pink? That's from the trait I was messing with earlier in the game. But his hand's pink, which is kind of funny.
That was a weird
Says
hat.
they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Doesn't know if the Sifu will have time for you, but he'll let you in to find out.
Did you say something about the hat? Oh, look at that. Yes, it was. I do agree with you on that one. That was really weird. You look like a dog.
Haha.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great
Notice
Wall
his
through
name.
the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Big Bum Buzz. That's kind of a funny name. I'm just saying, at least he's got a
He's
big
referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
You can see his hand, but look at that, it's pink and black, which is kind of funny.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly,
Just explained this a minute
feared.
ago.
Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision.
This is where I'm going to make my stand now. Going down this path will kill every single one of us, including my character. I'm just throwing it out there. Now, I could always go to the other tribe and join that one too. But, as of right now, I'm joining the Jagni. As of right now, that might change later. But, as for this moment, I'm joining the Jagni right now. Again, this is what I'm talking about.
He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe. Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
And that one right there.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. claim the rival outposts, and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Of course it doesn't. I'm pretty sure this is a raccoon, but I'm not too sure. I think it's a raccoon or a rabbit. One of the two. And it could be dumb. How could you go so?
Says the shop holds something for everyone. Says they've got the best deals anywhere.
Huh. This is typed apparently. That's okay. Alright then. I have none whatsoever. Great. Clothes. There's the hat that you thought was so funny. It actually is kind of funny looking. Just pants. Interesting.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Understands you have other...
Look, another one. Oh, cake. Okay, that's different. There's a health back. Good. Can I save anytime? Oh, it saves automatically. I can still save the game anyway, which is good. Oh god. Huh? Oh, hi. Get the ball. Ow! That's rude. Go away. Okay. Who's that voice cleansing? Clearing, not cleansing. My brain is backwards apparently today. So what do y'all think of my new picture on YouTube? I don't know if you saw it or not, but ah, fuck. Well, let's go for it.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled.
Eventually I will have an intro. I
Carving
don't
it
have any way to do it. Otherwise I would. I just don't have any way to do it, so. The thing is ugly. Jesus Christ. That's a sight. Anyway. Strength, intellect, agility. Let's see, let's go with my charisma.
Looks good.
Nice. Mutations menu. Okay. Let's go. Biogenetics. Gross.
I haven't looked.
Who is the second person? I know one of them is Skylar. Who's the second one? Anti-radiation. Gross. Look at creepy. Well, whenever you get the chance, look at it. Let me know what you think. But I'm gonna end it on this note right here with this guy looking at us like that. And that is the end of the first part of Biomutant. I think it's gonna be interesting. I hope you guys stick around through the entire series with me, because I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. As always, leave a like, subscribe if you liked it, share my videos. It helps get the word out there and helps my channel grow a little bit more. I'd appreciate it if you could do that. Leave a comment down below, tell me what you liked, didn't like. Leave any comment you want, I don't care. Bad, good, I don't care, just leave a comment. Even if it's a bad comment, I'll read them and do that in the next videos. But, for now, gonna do it for this one. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Peace.